My name's Gordon, and for those of you that don't know me, I have the honour of being Brian's best man. So, I did promise Brian and Rosalind some entertainment, some funny stories, some jokes. So instead of doing a speech, I just brought along a still game DVD. No DVD player. I just do a speech off the cup. The old ones are the best. There we go. So, Brian actually asked his smartest friend to be best man, and he said no. And then he asked his most likeable friend to be best man, and he said no. And then he asked his funniest friend to be best man. I said, Brian, how many times can I say no? After that, I had to apply to be best man. But because Brian's a mortgage advisor, I had to provide my last 3 payslips, a P60, and there was an endless list of terms and conditions, including some free advertising. I've actually known Brian for 39 years. I know, we don't look that old. When he appeared midway through Primary 1 at Kelly South School as a shy newbie back in 1985, wait, 1985, we are that old. There were 2 things that drew me to him. One, he was a Dunfermline Athletic fan. And 2, we actually share the exact same date of birth, 12th of December. And recently we found out that Brian is slightly older by 2 hours. So he can no longer say age before beauty before letting me go through the door first. We're actually lucky that Brian is here today. Not because he wanted to run away, but his mum told me when he was younger, he wanted to make his bike go faster. So he attached the car jump leads to it. There was a bright spark that day, but it wasn't Brian. So, Brian, I've bought a wee gift here. It's a lottery ticket for tonight. So hopefully the numbers mean something to you, but I'll just go through them anyway. So number 1, it could be because you're the number 1 friend. Oh. But it's actually the number of ASBOs you've got. I'll let you explain that one later. For the next number, I asked Brian where he first met Rosalind for the first time, and his reply, on the street corner. No, not like that. It's not down rooftops or anything. They actually lived on the same street. Brian was only 15, so I chose 15. The next number is 5, because that's the time of the morning you were sneaking Rosalind out of the house so you wouldn't get caught. The next number is 3. That's how many times you sneaked off to Turkey without the kids. So all your friends at the Majestic Hotel and Oldies Rock Bar say congratulations, and they'll see you again at the weekend. The next number is 59. This is because Brian is the barbecue king. Even in winter, my son is always asking, Brian, when's the next barbecue? So I chose 59 because that's how many times he's asked Brian in the last 2 months if he's having a barbecue. So if you get an invite, definitely say yes. And the last number, I was going to choose 20th of August, the date of the wedding, but I changed it to 50 because that's my percentage cut if you win anything. Brian has faced many challenges in life, but none quite as terrifying as his fear of cats. He is absolutely petrified of them. So if you see him running at top speed, he's not doing couch to 5k, it's probably just a kitten that's crossed his path. However, running away from kittens has done him quite well for his fitness, and on Saturday there he completed his 50th 5k park run. Being a Dunfermline fan, that's another major challenge by the way, tells you a lot about his character. He's hopeful, patient and wildly optimistic despite years of emotional damage. If Rosalind was ever unsure about his commitment, she only needs to see him in the rain at East End Park on a cold December. That's dedication. But in all seriousness, Brian's one of the most loyal, generous and funny guys you could ever meet. He's the kind of friend who's always there when you need him. He's always first to offer a helping hand. So get your requests into him after this, and he will sell anyone here a mortgage. And if you need his contact details, they're just down. And Rosalind, what a catch. Intelligent, funny, truly a woman of great patience. And maybe a tiny bit of madness, marrying Brian, but the good kind. Lucy, Morgan and Erin, let's have a cheer for the bridesmaids. They've done an incredible job today and look amazing, and I think I speak for everyone when I say we all appreciate how well you've kept Brian out of the planning process. Together, Brian and Rosalind are genuinely brilliant. They are such great people. They complement each other perfectly. He brings the sarcasm, she brings the sense. He brings the parse scarf, she brings the reason to leave the house looking respectable. Look at the two of them today, both turned out amazing. Well done picking Brian's outfit, Rosalind. It's a match made in heaven. They say your wedding day is the happiest day of your life, which is weird, because Brian told me it was the day he got his new pizza oven. So let's raise a glass to love, to laughter, and to a long and happy marriage. To Brian and Rosalind.